This is called A Letter to My Little Sister Who Just Went to College. Here, take this, and hand it to every single guy that comes within 3 feet of looking at you, and let them know that they're going to have to go through me before they even think about talking to you. That's the wrong letter. Here, take this. Not like the sweatshirts that seem to disappear from my closet and then reappear on you. Even if they did look better on you, you should have asked. So instead, how about let me give this to you? My most recent hand-me-down of what should be handed down to you. And yeah, I guess you keep the sweatshirts too. You see, from here on out, I can't help you understand. I can only help you how to understand. So, 1. Let your hair down. Whip it back and forth, Willow Smith style, and live. You're on your own now. Enjoy it. 2. Miss your family and friends and always make the time to stay in touch. 3. Go to class. Learn from the education you're given. 4. Educate yourself. Think and think and think and think about anything and everything. Make yourself infinitesimally small and find yourself. And then make your ideas infinitely as big and explore galaxies. And then read and read and write and read about anything and everything. And never judge a book by its cover, because if your head is in the gutter, you need to have the ability to look up at the galaxies that lie just past the clouds which hold the rain you catch. 4. Be sure to learn your math and how to use your numbers too. It's definitely helpful, especially for making lists that repeat 4. 6. Be able to get back on track. Deviation can be fun, but can also make you lose your mind, so be sure to find it every time and then lose it again. 7. Read and write poetry. Not because I want you to for my own selfish reasons, obviously, but because I want you to appreciate the beauty of it all. Learn how to rhyme. And even if you think it's boring, you're going to see that it gets better and do. 8, anticipation can be fun, but don't always rely on it. And never assume, because an old teacher wants something that assuming just makes an ass out of you and me, and we don't need to be the butt end of anyone's jokes. 9, look up from the world that everyone seems to hold in their palms once in a while. Dial into eye contact more than eye chat, because you are the main character. Let your character tell your story for you. 10, don't go peeking at other people's mirrors for your own self-reflection. The self-image you receive can be one mixed in light waves, bent by sound. 11, try to read your goosebumps. Over and over again, and even if you can't understand, realize that your native tongue can't always taste Braille or see what's under your skin. 12, make good decisions. 13, make bad decisions, but make sure you learn from them. Einstein's theory of insanity should remain relative. And just a quick lesson if you don't know what his theory of insanity is. Insanity, doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. You're going to have to ask somebody else to understand the rest of his theories. 14, Romeo will never be waiting for you at the back of a club or in the corner of a party. And the king's son did not repeatedly ask Rapunzel for a phone number. So only let your hair down for the guy whose castle walls don't crumble at the cannon of commitment and is willing to save you from the fire-breathing lives of the get-in-your-pants kind of guys that are going to be around you. And if you can't seem to keep them away, hand that motherfucker the first letter I mistakenly gave you, and I will take care of it. 15. Don't let a weak spot become a blind spot. 16. Don't always try to land on your feet. Sometimes the grass looks greener upside down. 17. Use empathy to become understanding. 18. Have the heart of a lion. The brains of a robot, the courage of a scarecrow, the persistence of a girl just trying to find her way home, and the company of a toto because dogs are great, and yes, realize The Wizard of Oz was one of the first movies we watched together. 19. 19. We all have the ability. Maybe not to conduct orchestras, but enough to be heard, so use your voice. And remember that doing and saying nothing is still a choice. And lastly, most importantly, have fun. You're a girl who wears her emotions behind her contact lenses, and they change with the color of your mood rings. And I know you're the only girl that's been strong enough to face downpours with no raincoat or umbrella, and I was the only ride you had that came way too late all too often, so I'm sorry. But because of that, you've become patient enough to taste the sunshine. So breathe in every moment that takes your breath away. Smile like the sunrise in every moment that makes you happy, and endure all the moments that are going to make you crumble. 20. Always keep a pair of sunglasses next to your rain boots. If you disagree with any of this, then good. Who's to say I'm right when it comes to being you, when you're already wonderful?